The following program is brought to you by Johnny's Radiator Shop. For auto repair and air conditioning parts to fit everything under the sun, visit johnnysradiatorshop.com.
Coach Embry, welcome to the Bo Show. Glad to have you again this morning as we continue in our playoff run. I guess this is technically, we're going to be going into the quarterfinals. Is that correct?
Right, week 13.
Week 13, okay. Well, let's go back just for a few minutes and talk about the Truman game. Truman was a pretty good football team. They weren't bad at all.
They were 8-3, and what they do offensively is tough. And we try to stay in our forefront for the most part, and play. You know, we didn't change personnel. We did a little bit for a minute, but not much. You know, what we wanted to do is play our guys and get them some experience. We felt good about moving the football offensively, which obviously we did, but. You know, we wanted to make sure that we stayed in our forefront and worked on stuff that we do and not really game plan what Truman did. You know, we obviously lined up to what they did, but as far as having a certain plan for when you got that many people, I don't know if y'all have noticed that, but they had 11 guys within 5 yards of the football, and most of the times, like in the past, we would put an extra defensive lineman in and take out a defensive back, but we played with all four of our defensive backs the whole game, and the reason why is because we hadn't played in 3 weeks. Obviously, we needed them guys out there playing, and if we'd have gotten some trouble, we had a plan to go and do what we did in years past against Monticello or against Hamburg. But really wanted to play our 11 guys that's been out there all year to try to see what kind of football shape they were in, and it was good for us in a way to play a whole game, especially on the defensive side of the football. But yeah, I mean they were big, and the misdirection and all that, but you look at it, we didn't give up very many big plays. We gave up a lot of 3-yard runs, but we didn't give up very many big plays, and we got off the field at times and we found a way to make a play, and so that's good. But it is what it is, and then offensively I thought we played extremely well. I thought first half we came out and I thought Riley had a unbelievable game again for the second time. Hamburg game and this game, and then we got receivers that are making plays, and with AJ moved up now, I mean that's going to make us better. Obviously he's a special talent, and him coming in, but it just speaks volumes about our football team. Something I said to our kids Sunday night was, on the first drive, we hit New Orleans on a couple fast screens, and then we get on the goal line and we put AJ in for New Orleans because AJ's 6'6", and we throw a fade ball, and New Orleans is the first person to come up and give him a high five, and that's a senior that's letting a freshman go out there and make a play because the freshman's got a chance to be good, and New Orleans knows that, and he can make us a better football team down the road, and that stuff that makes the coach really proud, and it just shows that our kids are bought into what we want to do.
Well, it was a solid win on the scoreboard, and as you say, you did what you had to do to win the game. I know,
right.
Leak, going into that game, you had voiced concern that you'd been off so long,
wow.
So that was why you took the approach you did.
Right, yeah. Well, it was a long 3 weeks. I said it's just when you don't play, you're used to playing, and all of a sudden you get a 3-week period where you don't play. You worry about being rusty and not being able to tackle, which I thought we tackled bad at times. And, I think now I hope we'll tackle better this week. But, anytime you're off 3 weeks, you worry about the tackling part of it. But, 3 weeks off was a long time. And now you're kind of back into the grind of it and to the normalcy of a game week. So hopefully that'll pay off playing, Truman this week and then moving forward this week.
Well, let's move ahead to this week. Friday night, so it'll be day after Thanksgiving, but we still want a big crowd there. Hope folks will show up. Facing Stuttgart for the second time. We've already played them once this year. I wanted to ask you kind of how does that go into your game planning, because you're facing a team you've done played one time, which did beat them, so I think it was the second game of the year. How do you approach that when you're going against an opponent for the second time of the year?
Well, it's tough, especially when you beat them. You feel better when you don't beat them, especially when they're a really good football team, very talented. Obviously, 11-1. Their only losses to us. I mean, they're going to come in excited about that. For the most part, they're fully healthy. They got another receiver that's coming back. They're probably their best, most dynamic receiver, who's been out since week 1. He's back now. This will be his first week back. he's 6'2", 6'3", 190, and he becomes a problem. He got hurt against DeWitt, and over time he's able to come back. But and then they got number 6, which we saw all number 6 we wanted to see last time, and then number 1, the other wide out that, and then number 2 is running the football better. I thought that as the years went on, he's gotten a lot better at the quarterback position, and it was a really tough ball game. We scored 2 late ones to kind of pull away on some long plays, but you look at it, it was a 1-score game, and it was a dogfight, and so I don't expect anything different defensively. They get after you. They came out and they played a lot of man stuff last time, and we had a great game plan for man. We knew, we kind of felt after the success they had the year before that they were going to come out and play some man, and so we really worked hard on that week, and now I don't know if they'll play man again. That's something that you don't know what you're going to get this time as much as you did last time. Last time I felt really good on knowing what we were going to get, and felt good about it. This time, we got to be ready for different things. We got to be ready for some man. We got to be ready for some zone. But hopefully our kids will be able to figure it out. I think that we've had a really good week this week as far as the game plan stuff, and we just got to go out and play.
All right. Well, it should be one of the top games in Arkansas Friday night, certainly in Class 4A. And there's some good teams in Class 4A. And when you get to this point in the playoffs, usually everybody's pretty good. So,
right.
And we know Stuttgart is. So I know you kids will be ready, and should be an exciting ball game. I want to remind everybody, and I know you do, that folks have to go online again to get those tickets. So we want to make sure everybody understands that.
Yeah,
and if they need some help, they might want to call the school or something and talk to, I don't know what, the principal's office, superintendent's
school's
office.
closed, so you ain't calling up there.
I forgot about that. That's true. You're the only folks working the football team. Well, we got it on Saline River Chronicle. We got the process on there. So if anybody needs any directions, I know we do our best to help. So, but folks need to get their tickets, and we need a big vocal crowd there, because this will be we're a good football team, but they're a good football team, and it's going to be a battle.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. It's exciting to play on Thanksgiving. It always is. And, our kids are kind of used to it now. But, like we talked about, they made it to semifinals last year. We made it to semifinals, and they got everybody back, and we got a lot back. And, it's a Warren-Stuttgart game. This is the third time this has happened since 2012, where we had to play them twice, once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. And we're 1-1. So, we 2 years ago, we beat I guess it was 16. We beat them twice, and then 12 they beat us twice. So it ought to be. Hopefully we'll be ready to play.
Well, it's what football is all about. So I know you kids are excited and will be ready to play. So, Coach, good luck. We'll see you there.
All right. Thank you.